Good evening, fellas. This is Frankie Days back on YouTube. Okay, guys, the topic for tonight's video is the Mad Modelers and Frankie Days model builds buddy build of the F4 Phantom. As was taken from the last modeling video I done on the entry of the group build, I went ahead and started the construction on it. So I got the fuselage pretty much all done, and I filled in the seams pretty well, and I had some primer to it. We'll discuss it as we go take a look at the model. Before we get started with the build, guys, well, Frankie Days did something crazy today. I don't know what got into me. I went and grabbed my 1976 Fender Jazzmaster guitar and made a couple of surfing videos I used to do years ago when I was young, playing music, and I'm getting more comments on that than in my models. Anyway, guys, well, you guys got me amused, you got me interested, so I might make another video like that. You know, I may just do one after this one and post it. You never know what old Frankie Days will do. It's beautiful weather outside. God gave us a very beautiful, gorgeous day today. I went and took my sailboat out for a sail, and went sailing pretty good. I had a real good time, and enjoyed myself. Got some sun on my hide, and so now it's time for the video of the update build report on the Mad Modelers and Frankie Days model builds buddy build. Okay, guys, we'll swing over and take a look at this F4 right here. Okay, guys, that's what I got started on. I go on and taste more, guys. There we go. That's a good bingo. That's a good bingo. Okay, guys, the fuselage consists of 4 parts. The nose section and the ass section, they glue together like that of the Glowmaster build they've done. This kit sure is awful familiar. This is the first time I built one of these in a long time, and this is a beautiful airplane. I'm going to do a good job on this one. I shot a coat of primer on it and see if any imperfections. I can see just a little bit of a blemish right here. I'm going to take some more filler and put across here. And I see a little bit of a blemish right here too, so a little white coat of that will do that real well. And around this part of the intakes will be needs to be reputtied. And I got a little bit of a seam right here that needs to be filled in. And the same thing on the port side, I believe. Yeah, the port side needs it too. So it's at the priming stage, guys. So I'm going to make sure this fuselage is 100% ready for the final painting before I add the wings. Every model builds different, guys. So this one here, this thing requires a lot of filler. It's an old kit that's been around for a long time, and remarkably well. Since molds in the kit was actually released back in the fall of 1968, the kit was pretty rough. I mean, they took a lot of filling. But this thing, remarkable enough, the molds this thing are still actually pretty good, unless they cleaned them up a tad. And so, like I say, when I put the fuselage together, they made it, the fuselage sides, they made it pretty greatly. And they didn't fit real flush. I don't want to do too much sanding on it before I put them together. So it goes together quite well. It's all been glued together and sanded and primed. So I'll do some more refilling on the fuselage. I'll do that in this here video. And if I do something crazy again with my guitar, you never know what I'll do. Anyway, this is part of the stage of the build report on this. So like I said a couple seconds ago, right after this video, I'm going to go ahead and putty up some of these seams again, let it dry, and wet and dry sand again, and give it a coat of primer and my paint booth behind me, and resume construction. Oh yeah, I want to chip this in too as a bonus. So that's as far as I got on the ZF4, guys. I was last night also during the drawing process of everything, I was dealing around with my PB2Y Coronado. Excuse me, fellas, let me get this out of the picture here. Okay, guys, we'll bring the flyboat in. So I got this all assembled and taped together. I got the waist windows. They got to be. I got to make a disc with some with window frames and put some acetate in the outside, glue it inside there. It'd be nice. I measured off my windows and everything, and goes quite rather good. I've got the fuselage there, which is pretty sparse. I got to put a dash right across over here. That's why it's an opening right here. And built-in formers inside the fuselage, so it's really strong. It's real strong. And of course, just for a little sneak peek, you'll get a good idea how it's going to look like. Get the wings on, you know, it's going to look like a nice looking flying boat. You got the stabilizer, which over here fits. The old Coronado is the one kind of a flying boat, guys. I've ever seen it down there at North Island and Long Beach. And they had one down there, and I think that belonged to Howard Hughes. And it was actually, the wings were taken off on it. And it was laying up in the tarmac, withering away with the elements of nature. Okay, fellas, that's going to conclude the build update on my and Clint's buddy build of the F4 Phantom. So that's what I got to do after this video, and we'll do a good job. I'm going to build this as pictured on the box. I got on YouTube, did some research on it, and I thought that color was kind of crazy, you know, but I'm not used to seeing a Phantom painted in gunship gray and neutral gray. And that's so sure enough, there it was on YouTube. They had a bunch of them on there that paint schedule, so it works for me. It works for the Phantom. So if anybody decides to go go out cheap instead of getting a Tamiya kit, this would be a nice kit to get. But like I say, fellas, you know, if you're going to make a Vietnam version, all this stuff has got to go. Because the E models, they didn't have all that stuff on there. And a lot of modifications got to be done in this kit to make it pretty true to that aspects. But this actually was the J model that they used, and when it was actually released, it was a naval carrier warbird. Good kit when it's all done, fellas. So that's it with the F4, and it with Frankie Days. We'll bring the camera over to yours truly, and I'll finish up the bid. Okay, here you go, guys. Okay, fellas. That concludes video 1 of the Mad Modelers and Frankie Days model builds F4 Phantom buddy build. So like I mentioned on the entry, anybody out there has got one of these big boys in your stash and you decided you got to, what the hell? You guys can join in. You guys are more than welcome. You know, we can, more the merrier. It makes the community click. Okay guys, that about does it for me. So I may do some wacky, wild Kool-Aid style. Bring up my Jaguar and play a couple surf tunes on that after this video. I'm getting kind of inspired by doing that. I don't know why I did that before, so what the heck, these guys get a kick out of that. So, just something to do to keep my chops up, fellas. And that about does it right there. Okay boys, thank you very much, and thank you very kindly, and please subscribe, and make Mama happy, and happy modeling. I'll catch you on the next video, guys. So, bye fellas.